be no mud on this trip.
And welcome back, everyone. Today's video will be the highlights from my Colorado trip back in July, from when my Jeep Club Mid-Ohio Jeepers, also known as MOJO, went to Colorado this summer. I finally was able to sit down and go through the hours and hours of footage I had. So this first day we did Red Mountain with some of the old abandoned mines, Ophir Pass, and Last Dollar. Nice kind of chill day with some beautiful scenery.
All about geometry. Well,
I don't believe it is.
No, the only one today we're getting is Ophir Pass.
That's correct.
So sit back and enjoy some of the scenery that we got to see on this beautiful trip.
So it'll survive
Just
today.
weaving through the mountains. We stopped at one of the mines to have a little break, take some pictures. So now we are actually heading up to Ophir Pass. It's basically a gravel road. We passed a few minivans and some sedans on the way up. But it was just some incredible scenery. There were still some nice snowbanks up towards the pass. So we decided to take the opportunity to get some pictures, throw some snowballs. I think there's like 15 Jeeps in the train, so it's going a little slow as everyone stops to take a picture. I want to thank Grant for allowing me to put a camera on his bumper. Here we had a turn. The trail lead came over the radio saying that it was going to have to be a 3-point turn for everyone. So it's taken a little time. Brother got out and decided to take some pictures of everyone as they were going around the corner since he had the extra time to do it. And I start to come around and he tells me I can make it.
Really? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. Positive? Yep.
It's a little unnerving when you can't see anything over your hood except the nothingness off the side of the mountain and the guy tells you to keep on going. but on his ride home, so he
So
had
crazy.
motivation to not lie to me there. And this section of rocks just sounded so neat. Driving over all the loose rocks. Those mountains, just absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to get back there.
Close to them. Ride in the rut.
Ron, don't get too close on me. I'm gonna have to stop right up there. Copy that.
So we stopped for lunch in Telluride and decided to take some easy dirt road to get back to Ouray.
And be aware of 8 people on bikes. They're right here.
However, on the way through this dirt road, it started to rain. This was one of the nervous bits of trails I've ever done, because there were sections where you felt your back end sliding around and you had no control.
Where's your rear camera? Oh, yeah. Oh gosh, so where you got past the people on the bikes?
Yeah.
Great.
And some of the guys in the groups have their mall crawling jeeps out that they were led to believe we wouldn't be going through any mud.
And Matt said there would be no mud on this trip.
Leave it to the Ohio group to find mud while you're in Colorado.
What run is that MOJO sticker now?
I don't see any mud, I just see smiles.
Hydra's back here crying.
And then on this trail, there was some just spectacularly beautiful aspen groves. My brother, who's a photographer, just was dying to try and get some pictures. Unfortunately, we weren't able to really stop. Stopped a few times and he took pictures out the window. This is day 2. We are doing Corkscrew Pass to California Pass to Engineer, which led to some even more stellar views. Again, mostly gravel roads, dirt roads. Any basic 4x4 should be able to make passage, but just going there with a group of friends was just so spectacular to be able to share that experience with everyone else. On the trail, we got to drive through quite a few avalanche areas that had just been absolutely wrecked from recent avalanches in the last year or two. Just amazing to see how much power these things have.
Unfortunately, no time.
Now that's bad.
Then to be able to drive through the middle of one of those avalanches fields. It was really neat. Just the massive amount of snow.
Wow.
Avalanche came in. It's cool is all I can say.
Here we are at Corkscrew Pass. It is an insanely gorgeous pass. There was even a little road to go a little further up the ridge
Don't box this Jeep in up here so he can get out when he wants.
that a few of the people drove up, took some nice pictures at the top of the ridge. The view from here was just beautiful with the snow and the grass.
That right there was worth the price of admission. 100%. Agreed.
Oh, Bob went up to
I had to change the dash camera out because the GoPro's battery was getting low,
blue one.
so that's why it looks a little
It was pretty
different.
nice. I wanted to switch to the 50.
Couldn't quite match the
Is this
colors
on? Okay, good. I wanted to switch
in
to
contrast to the same.
This would be
fun. Hold on, dude.
Yeah, I have a feeling stuff's going to be coming off the seats.
Hey Jason, you lifted a tire there.
If you are skittish with heights, these trails are not for you. Because you would get fairly close to the edge and it would be just a drop off. But the views were insane. Here we are coming through California Pass. Not much room, so we just kind of let everyone catch up and started heading out. So far, all of these trails are two-way traffic, so that got a little annoying sometimes and sort of sketchy, because there's some places that are definitely not wide enough for two vehicles and nowhere to pull off. Driving next to these massive snowbanks was so neat though, especially at the end of July. So we took a small break before we headed up to Engineers. We had one of the guys could hear some hissing out of his tire. Found a part from a ATV stuck in the tire. So we plugged that, continued on.
I like your Jeep, man! Yeah!
Always try to encourage any of the other Trailhawks I find on the trail.
Hey,
like
do me a
that
favor, keep an eye on my passenger rear. It sounds a little clunky. I don't know what's going on. Copy that.
So we're up here doing Engineers. We stopped at the bottom of the hill for a quick lunch.
found out one of the guys had a flat tire or a puncture from ATV part that had fallen off. Same guy. It's now all the way down there. It's hearing a nice clunking noise. He has a broken track bar mount as well. So we're trying to get him situated. It'll be a fun day, but we're out having fun. It's a beautiful country. So yeah, just a nice little break for us.
We did have one person who was a little skittish with heights actually freeze up coming around these corners up here on Engineers. So he had to swap with his wife and let his wife drive because she wasn't frozen up.
It's on auto when your hand's in front of it.
So the group got a little bit spread out from that.
Remember second gear?
But if you weren't scared of heights, the views were just spectacular.
Sam's calling it help.
Yeah, Amber's calling it out right now, too. I can't believe that the entire entrance over to the little plateau where you got the good picture. One coming. Got another one coming at us. I'm not sure how this is going to work.
After everyone caught up and we started to roll out after a short break, all the photographers went down to the end to take pictures of the Jeeps as we passed in front of the official Engineer Pass sign. Look at the right hand side of the screen, you'll see some guys jumping out of the Jeep and doing a driver swap.
Chinese fire drill.
Oh, he's got his weighing on that tire.
On top of that tire. That thing got me good, too. I saw it stick his leg right out there and get you.
But again, just if you guys have the chance, get out, hit the trails and the mountain passes. Some insane scenery. It is well worth it. I'm very jealous of all you people that live out there that can get out here in a couple hours and just enjoy this.
I bet you're still 20 foot of snow down here on this pile. If you look down at that lake down there, it looks like it's raining there, but not where we are.
We drove through hundreds of these avalanche debris fields that just blew your mind at the insane power that these things have. If you've not seen stuff like this in person, it just, you cannot believe it until you see it. And that's the end of the trail. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm still working on getting some of the content from the rest of the trips I've done this fall out. I'm also trying to work on my schedule for this year. If you guys can think of anything that you would like to see me do, just leave me a comment below. Remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, keep on jeeping.